Welcome to RSS TI 2020. I am Dr. Sanjay Kamble, and on behalf of WOCAD RSS TV 2020, I welcome you all. I am glad to have with us today Dr. S. Arul Raj from Tamil Nadu. Dr. Arul Raj is the National President of API. Sir is a Professor of Medicine at Dr. MGR Medical University, Chennai. Welcome, Dr. Arul Raj, to the show. Sir, based on
Thank
your
you,
recent
Sanjay.
talk in RSSDI 2020, we would like to know what is the significance of glycemia in disaster and pandemics?
Thank you, Sanjay, for an excellent introduction. I am thankful to the President RSSDA, my good friend Dr. Bansi Shabu, for giving me an innovative topic. The topic that he has requested me to address is diabetes in disasters. It is the disaster can be natural or man-made or virus-made, as we are now meeting in COVID pandemics. In all these situations, since the number of patients with diabetes worldwide are increased, what are all the bad effects these people can have? The first thing is whether there is any change in the glycemic control. Because we have been discussing that round the clock glycemia is the need of the hour to prevent vascular complications in diabetes. Now today, in this disasters and pandemic, the glycemic control goes out of control. Out of control in the sense, most often, 90%, it goes too high. You get a hyperglycemia. Maybe due to many things, improper food or improper drug therapy, improper monitoring of the blood sugar and anxiety, lack of sleep, all of them, contribute to hyperglycemia, which is the most 90% recorded, abnormality. In a few people, that is around 10% of the people, hypoglycemia also occurs. That is why they take their regular tablets, but they don't get a regular diet to match with the drug. Therefore, they get a hypoglycemia. Then your first question will be answered that the glycemic control is impaired. 90% hyperglycemia due to a few reasons that we discussed. Hypoglycemia is little least common due to these conditions. Okay.
So, what is the preparedness needed to manage glycemia in disaster and pandemic situations?
See, first of all, what is the preparedness? And what level we are in the preparedness stage? Whether the preparedness that we are doing is adequate or not. These are the three components or subsets of the question. Preparedness is you prepare the entire community to meet the bad effects of this disaster or pandemic. I am focusing on the current COVID pandemic because this everybody globally till now we are facing. Sure, we are going to face and live with it for quite some time. The moment in December this was detected in Wuhan, the entire world got alert, and they felt that all people with an existing disease or senior citizen, they were alerted. People with the diabetes, people with the coronary disease, people with the lung disease, and people with immunosuppressed state, they were all alerted. Why they need to face these consequences of this disaster. We started preparing them. The preparedness, there are a few stages. First thing is alertness. Alertness, or we can put it, public education. We should tell them what is the disease, what it will cause on diabetes, and how to protect yourself. And you may be totally, when there is a, disaster, something like a heavy rain, they may be shifted from their place, they may be accommodated in a camp, how they should take care of their health, especially the foot, when there is a, water, issue. All these things are given an alert and education. The second component is the, they should be, help to have an emergency kit. Something like, alcohol swab and blood glucose measurements and their oral tablets or insulin. They may not have a fridge there. And we should tell them which insulin can be kept, without spoiling for how many days. And and some of them may not be able to have their own self-injection, and we should teach them to do that. The third thing will be they should be, tuned to carry a certain amount of food. Being a diabetic person, non-sugar food they should be, and some drinks, even water may not be available. We need to advise them to carry. This is what is called as a preparedness. And there will be a medical cell, basic medical cell. When you make a preparation in a disaster, they have a medical cell. And in that, what facility should be there? Basic facilities for giving a drug or checking the blood glucose or giving an insulin, all those things. And next will be a transport system for people who are very sick. For example, we are talking in relation to, diabetes. Here can be hypoglycemia, it's an emergency. And there can be hyperglycemia, there can be a vascular episode, chest pain, and they should have an adequate transport facility. Whatever first responder they will do. Beyond that, they will have to have a transport facility and to be transported. In pandemics, what we do, we have, we do the testing. When testing is positive, we have designated hospital, public hospital and private, there we shift them. Therefore, transport facility is needed. These are all usually the preparedness. And answering to the question, are we prepared adequately? I think all of us know that we are not. We should still improve the preparedness so that people with diabetes suffer less. They should suffer less. Okay.
So, sir, what is the role of telehealth in management of glycemia during these disasters and pandemics?
We are all proud Indians because we have a visionary prime minister who is envisioning a digital India. When I had the first, digital, conversation with him, I requested him to make telemedicine legal. Earlier, telemedicine was used, but it was not legally acceptable because of a court case in Mumbai High Court that stopped it. Therefore, I requested him to overcome that, and he immediately on the spot accepted. And the very next day, telemedicine guidelines were issued by the then Medical Council of India. It has become legal. And in cases of a disaster and a pandemic, and this is a boon, both for the doctors and for the patients. Because in pandemics, we don't want the patients to come and sit against, across the doctor, because we are worried about the life of both. Therefore, teleconsultation is the order of the day. It has to be there. But the issue here is, there is a difference between a disaster and a pandemic. In pandemic, the communication system is in order. You can have a WhatsApp video consultation or a desktop video consultation. Whereas in a disaster, total connectivity is lost. You will not be able to have a Wi-Fi connection. Therefore, the basic health cell should include a Wi-Fi, temporary Wi-Fi portable connectivity. That has to be there. Suppose it is not possible for the first 2 days, at least an SMS facility. My blood sugar is this much, she can do it to her doctor, and doctor can advise you reduce this tablet, you increase this tablet, reduce the insulin. That type of a communication system. When the Wi-Fi is established, she can always talk to her doctor, or the cell, there may be a doctor, and then most of the things could be done. When there is a facility for a video calling, the doctor can see the patient. He'll be able to say, oh, this patient is dehydrated, needs immediate hydration, shift her. And that type of consultation and management is very essential. Telehealth, if you ask me, is the sheet hanger in cases of control of diabetes in disasters. Okay. Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your views, and stay tuned to RSSDI TV 2020 for more recent updates from RSSDI. Thank you so much.